Hey everyone, welcome to the Green-Eyed Guide Caffeine Challenge Day 2. So on Day 1, we talked about how dehydration is fatigue level 1, but fatigue level 2 is when you start introducing caffeine to wake you up. So today I want to talk about what things you do to try and wake yourself up right before you give in and decide caffeine is the way to go. So I'm talking about those moments when you just cannot get out of bed. I'm also talking about those moments when you're in a conference or a meeting or some other situation where you may not have caffeine with you, like a lecture, and you have to find a way to wake yourself up. Okay, so we all know that going for a short walk or, doing some jumping jacks, those kind of things can wake you up. But what if you're stuck in a lecture? What if you're stuck in a meeting? What if you're stuck somewhere and you're falling asleep and you don't have caffeine with you? How do you wake yourself up? So one of the things I used to do is I would try and swish water in my mouth. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. I would also pinch the web of my hand right here. So I would put my thumb like this and just give that some pressure, and sometimes that would wake me up. Sometimes this actually works better than the water thing. The other thing I read in a magazine is if you lift up your big toe in your shoe, so if you're sitting down and if you start tapping your foot like inside your shoe, so just one toe instead of the whole foot, that's supposed to wake you up. That didn't really work for me, but it was in a magazine, so maybe it'll work for somebody. And the other thing is when I'm falling asleep, sometimes if I write a list of things I have to do or write a list of all my favorite things about my dog, or write a list that gets me thinking, sometimes that will force me awake. I'm still not really paying attention to the meeting, but at least I'm not falling asleep. So your challenge for Day 2 is to share the tips and the things that you do to help yourself wake up when you're stuck in a meeting or stuck somewhere without caffeine. So today, you're not allowed to use caffeine as an answer, but I want you to share a picture on Instagram or Facebook at the facebook.com/greeneyedguide/events. You can find the caffeine challenge page and you could post it there with all of my pictures. You can also post it on Instagram. Just make sure you tag me, Green-Eyed Guide. That's how you play along. I hope you are enjoying these challenges. I look forward to seeing you on Day 3 tomorrow, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.